The story of Vasily Rykov starts back in the year 2211 on the planet Korari. During this time, he was a colonial marine and was attacked by a predator when he was at a Weyland-Yutani facility. This attack left him paralyzed, and Rykov had to undergo surgery to get a synthetic spinal cord. But he was also forced to take drugs off the black market that were possibly painkillers. After this event, Rykov grew a hatred for the predator species. These two characters would meet again 19 years later during the events of Aliens vs. Predator 2. Later on in his life, Rykov was now a general that commanded the Iron Bears and worked for the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. He was stationed on the planet LV-1201. When a group of predators arrived in the Zeta region, he sent out a containment team armed with EMPs to capture the predators. He used his scientists as bait to capture two of them, but another one was not in the area. This predator would then track his fallen brothers to the forward observation pods, a heavily protected research facility. Now, upon arriving at the pods, this predator would infiltrate the base but walked into a trap and was captured. At this point, Rykov took his biomask as a trophy. According to some research on the biomask, it turns out this one is more ornamental. It appeared to be different than the other two, but was also similar in some way. It was also older and more complex than the others he's seen. Rykov recognized the markings on this predator's biomask and realized it was the hunter he battled 19 years ago. His scientists also speculate that this predator was possibly part of a royal bloodline, maybe even a prince. Rykov was planning to create a biological weapon like anthrax and inject it into Prince, hoping this predator would bring this virus back to other members of his species and cause an outbreak to kill them off. However, this plan was cut short when a containment breach occurred and xenomorphs caused chaos within the facility. It turns out that Rykov has an ongoing quarrel with Dr. Eisenberg. Rykov does not want to risk the lives of his men just for the science that Eisenberg would get from xenomorph research. Then a team of colonial marines makes it to the pods and meets up with Rykov and Eisenberg. With a few of Rykov's men not reporting in, he assumes the marines have killed off some of his men. But the conversation is then brought up with the marines wanting to make contact with the primary observation complex. They allow Private Andrew Harrison into the facility, but he is betrayed when the corporates block out his communications and he's taken as a prisoner. When Harrison escapes, he frees Prince Predator and they both go their own ways. Then Prince escapes the pods and Rykov realizes the biomass became activated and is possibly acting as a beacon and being tracked. Rykov plans to use the biomass to force the Predator to find him, so he takes an exosuit and heads towards the hive. His plan is to lead any predators to him so his team can escape with the blood work to create a possible virus against the predators. Now, Rykov is eventually tracked by Prince deep within the hive, and this is where Rykov meets his fate. The creature he met 19 years ago had returned, and this time only one would survive. Rykov is killed in this battle, and his spine is ripped out by Prince. During his last note to Dunya, if he killed this predator, he had planned to reach the old access point number 3. But if he did not make contact with his team, she is authorized to take the money he has and create the weapon. And so the story of Vasily Rykov ends here in Aliens vs. Predator 2. Now, the best part about Rykov's story was when he actually had a past encounter with Prince and they met again for this storyline. Now, I didn't really see Rykov as a true villain because he actually cared for the lives of his men. He was just ordered to do things from those above him. Although he did die in the storyline, I did enjoy learning about him. So what did you think about Rykov's story in Aliens vs. Predator 2? Did you like it? Put your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel and enable notifications so you know when I upload a video. Thanks for watching. My name is Acid-Glow, and I'll see you in the next video.
20 years in my nightmares. You have much to repay. I will keep this as a trophy.